Hey, everybody, John Granato from the bench. Mornings on ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. AJ Hoffman from the Blitz on ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. That's in the afternoon. Hey, this week Verlander pitched 70 through 75 pitches in a simulated deal. Is it worth rushing Verlander back given what we're seeing right now on the field for the Astros?
I'm not bringing him back. I'm in the camp of, you know what, rest it up. Don't worry about this season. We'll get him next year, because I don't think this season they're a Verlander away from being a contender. It doesn't feel like they're on the cusp even. So in my mind, you're already paying Verlander for next season. Let's make sure he's healthy and you get a run at it next season, because if he re-injures it and he does have to have Tommy John or something like that, now you're cutting into that last year of his contract. You're paying for it anyway, and you're going to have zero to show for it. So to me, in a season where, and if he does come back, he's going to obviously be on some sort of a pitch count. If we're talking about him going out there and pitching 3 innings or and then maybe 5 innings in a playoff game, if you're lucky, to me it's not worth risking all of next season and what you've got with Justin Verlander, because when Justin Verlander's gone, so is really the window for the Astros to have a championship run.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you on this one. I say if he is healthy, and if the doctor says that he can't do further damage, because he's throwing 75 pitches. If he can throw 75 pitches now, there's no reason that he can't throw 75, 80 to 90 pitches when he gets into a game. Bigger pressure situation, more warm-ups. I get all of that. I get that. But if there's no reason, listen, you've only got him for this and next year. That's it. And your window is closing. And I got to believe, too, that at some point the bats are going to wake up. And if you do bring Verlander starts in Game 1, Greinke in Game 2, or Urquidy in Game 3, and you've got Framber in the bullpen. Now you've got McCullers in the bullpen. Now you've got a deeper pen where you don't have to rely on a lot of the slappies that have been out there before. And I can't believe, you know what? This is a much better hitting team than they've shown. At some point, the bats are going to wake up. Maybe it's 2 months into the season. Well, that's right when the playoffs start. So maybe they get just a little bit lucky. But I'm taking advantage. If Verlander can throw, I'm throwing him.
Yeah, to me, I don't know that the bats are waking up. It feels like if the bats were going to wake up, it would have happened by now. There's some guy, and Springer's coming around, and that's promising. But overall, as a team, they're hitting worse now than they were early in the season. So I'm not sure that I'm with you that the bats are going to eventually wake up, because I've seen really no signs that it will.
No, I said they might.
Okay.
But I've watched them for 2 months too. I'm just saying they might, because they're better hitters. Altuve's a better hitter. Springer's a better hitter than this. Bregman's a better hitter than this. Correa's a better hitter than this. They're all better hitters than they're showing. And who knows? Kyle Tucker might get hot again and beat Ted Williams again soon. I don't know. But let's talk about Verlander's health as it relates to next season. But first, what about your health with the Boomer Natural?
Yeah, of course, Boomer Naturals. I've got mine right here. Boomer Naturals, they've got 3 layers of protection, unlike a lot of these other masks. They've got the nano silver woven in, unlike these other masks. So it's not just for looks. You're actually protected when you're going into these stores. You're going into restaurants. You've got something on your face that's actually helping you. They're available in CVS now. So obviously, if CVS is willing to say, you know what, we're backing this product, then it's a good product. Of course, you can also go to boomernaturals.com. You can use promo code Hoffman and save 20%, or you can use promo code Granato and save 19% at Boomer Naturals, boomernaturals.com.
19. I thought it was 22, but okay. All right, whatever. What else? If Verlander, listen, if he does come back and he gets hurt again, listen, next season's done anyway, right? I mean, with all the money that you get, he's a $34 million guy. Greinke's a $34 million guy. I mean, between the two of them, you got to depend on both of those guys. This season has been a disaster without Verlander. Next season, if he's hurt again, is going to be a disaster.
And that's why I don't want to risk next season. I'm willing to just chalk this one up as a disaster and hope that he comes back 100% ready to go on opening day next season. Because to me, getting into these janky playoff runs with, you're on neutral fields or whatever it's going to be, to me, it's not worth risking Justin Verlander's health into next season, just because, like I said, you've got one season left. And if you were to do something to Justin Verlander at the end of this season, where I don't feel like the Astros are a real contender anyway, boy, you'd feel real dumb if that were to happen.
Again, at some point he's going to throw. Either he needs Tommy John or he doesn't need Tommy John. At some point in the offseason, he's going to throw again and then go, oh, well. And if he needs Tommy John, if he needed it after that first start of 5 innings and he needed Tommy John, next season's blown anyway. So if he's hurt, he's hurt. If he's not, he's not. So I don't think throwing now, because at some point he's going to throw again. And if they tell him that now that no, if you rest, it's going to be better, and you let this whatever it is go away, then fine. But again, if it doesn't matter, if the doctors say he throws and it's not going to hurt him anymore, then I say throw him.
And
but you're right.
If he was a guy who was like probably should have gotten Tommy John, and then he ends up needing it after in the offseason or whenever, the Astros are going to feel even dumber for trying to rush him back this year, trying to say, let's work through it and get you back at the end of this season, because it's going to waste him for all of next year too.
But again, there's a window. This window is closing in a hurry. So you got to take advantage of that slight window being open right now. And look, Brantley, Yuli, Springer, Reddick, all possibly gone after this season. So you gotta make hay. You gotta make hay while the sun shines. And I think that the sun is shining right now. Not shining. You can see a little sun, and that's about it.